This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we'll discuss subroutines in GW basic programming language. First we discussed the functions, which are also called subprograms, but now we have started subroutines. From now onwards we'll discuss subprogram and subroutines, how they are different from the subprograms. So let's start. A subroutine is a self-contained set of statements that can be used from anywhere in the program. The subroutine performs its specific task and then returns control to the part of the program that calls the subroutine. Sometimes it is more convenient to structure a sequence of statements as a subroutine than as a function. Subroutines are similar to function in the sense that they can be referred from other places in a program. Unlike a function, however, a subroutine is not given a name and it can be used to determine more than one numeric and or string quantity. In basic, whenever I type basic in capital letters, as we are talking about the basic beginners all purpose small instruction code language, high level language goes up, return, and on goes up. Statements are used for subroutine. So these are the keywords used for subroutine in GW basic programming language. Goes up and then return statements. Purpose is to branch to and return from a subroutine. A subroutine may be called any number of times in a program, and a subroutine may be called from within another subroutine. Such nesting of subroutines is limited only by available memory. A return statement in a subroutine causes GWBasic to return to the statement following the most recent goSub statement. A subroutine can contain more than one return statement should logic dictate a return at different points in the subroutine. Subroutines can appear anywhere in the program, but must be readily distinguishable from the main program. So I'm going to highlight this statement, all these with yellow color, because these are the keywords which is used to define the subroutine. Okay, distinguishable from the main program. To prevent inadvertent entry, proceed the subroutine by a stop and or go to statement to direct program control around the subroutine. So these are the keywords which are used to prevent proceed inadvertent entry to direct the program control around the subroutine. Now we'll discuss the syntax of it. And the syntax is line number, goSub, line number. And then we can have multiple line, like I'm going to represent the lines with the help of dot. There can be multiple lines, and in the end there can be one more line number, and then it is stopped with the help of return line number. So return is a statement which is used to return the value to the goes up. How it is done, let's see. Line number is the starting line number of the subroutine and optional in return statement. The example is, I'm going to write a program on line 10. Go sub 40, line 20, print back from subroutine, line 30 and line 40. Print subroutine, line 50, print and so I'm gonna give a semicolon for spacing like this. After the double quotes close, line 60, print progress. So semicolon is actually used for giving space between subroutine in and progress. And then line 70, return. So this return is actually used to go sub. So actually the control will be transferred to the go sub by writing the statement return. And then when we run this program, then obviously the output will be like subroutine in progress. This is the output, and then this is the first line back from subroutine will be typed and printed right after that, because in the very first line, line 10, we have used the go sub 40, so the control will be transferred to the line number 40 unconditionally, and then subroutine in progress will be typed first in one line, but right after the line 60, line 70 is encountered, and then the control will be transferred to the line 20, because line 20 sequentially line 20 will be executed, so the back from subroutine will be printed right after the subroutine progress is printed in the first line. So this is a very good example to understand the concept of subroutine. Okay, you can see that there is an and in line number 30. The purpose of this and statement in line 30 prevents re-execution of the subroutine. So as soon as line number 30 is encountered, the program will be terminated. Means if there is no end statement, then the program subroutine in progress will start continuing, and the statement subroutine in progress will be printed again and again and again and again on the screen. But to prevent the re-execution of the subroutine we have used and in line number 30. So let's see, we're just about to execute this program in the IDE to understand the concept of subroutine. So let's switch to the IDE. So viewers, on line 10, we will type go sub 40. Line 20, we will type print back from subroutine. Line 30, we will type E and EN. Line 40, we will type print subroutine and then semicolon. Line 50, we'll type print double quotes start IN double quotes close semicolon. Line 60, print progress double quotes close. Line 70, we will type return, and when we run this program by pressing the F2 key, so we can see subroutine in progress and then back from subroutine. So this is how it is used. So first we see the subroutine in progress. This one, because the go sub is transferred unconditionally to line 40, and then after that line 50 and line 60 is executed, and then after that return will transfer the control to line number 10. But line number 10 is already executed, so after that line number 20 is executed. So back from subroutine can be displayed right after the subroutine progress statement is displayed on the screen. So let's discuss this program and see how the execution is done line by line. I'm going to explain the execution to you guys line by line for your better understanding and knowledge. Viewers, now I'm going to interpret this program line by line. So in line on line 10, go sub statement is used with line number 40, which will transfer the control to line 40 unconditionally, and when the control goes to line 40 subroutine enclosed in double quotes with print statement will be displayed on the screen. After that, the line 40 executed control will be transferred to line 50, where IN enclosed in, I'm gonna make all them bold for your better understanding and differentiation. Some are keywords, some are the line numbers, some are statements, so I'm gonna make them bold. Very important to make them bold and highlighted and italic so that you can differentiate them. Okay, after that, the line 40 executed control will be transferred to line 50, where IN enclosed in double quotes used with print statement will be displayed on the screen, and right after that, right after the execution of line 40, line 50 will be executed, which will display progress on the screen. Right after the execution of line 60, I will have to type line 60 because the progress will be printed with the help of line 60 using print statement. Right after the execution of line 60, control will be transferred to line 70 sequentially, where return statement is encountered, which will transfer the control to go sub. So the go sub is actually at on line 10, which is already executed. So according to sequential transfer of control, line number 20 will be executed. So I'm going to make all these line numbers and statement and keywords bold for better understanding and differentiation. These are all keywords and statements. Very important to make them bold and highlight for better understanding and differentiation. This is how we can differentiate them. Okay. So line number 20 will be executed, or if we see at line number 20, back from subroutine is mentioned with the print statement, where print statement will display the message enclosed in double quotes back from subroutine. This is how the execution of this whole program is done. First, the go sub will transfer the control to line number 40, where it will find line number 40, 50 and 60 where the message used with the print statement subroutine progress, and after that on line 70 return statement is found, which will transfer the control to line number 10, but the line number 10 is already executed. So right after the line number 10, line number 20 will be executed, where the print statement will display this back from subroutine accordingly. But the important point is on line 30, end statement is used for preventing the re-execution of subroutine. So we already discussed earlier, you can see that I just typed this, that to prevent the re-execution of the subroutine, end statement in line 30 is used. Very important point. re-execution. So since we don't want the re-execution, so we will type end on line number 30. So let's make a change and just ignore the end statement on line 30 and see the output, how the output is changes, because we just want to see practically how it is prevents the execution, the end statement. So let's switch to the IDE. So viewers, now on line 10 I will type go sub 40. So this time I'm not going to type any end statement. Line 20 we will type print back from subroutine. So line 30 we will type print subroutine, since there is no end statement used in this program. So let's see. Line 40 print in, line 50 print progress, and line 60 we will type return. Now we press the F2 key, so we can see in progress back from subroutine in progress like this, because return without go sub in 60. So viewers, if we don't use any end statement, then the subroutine will repeat itself like the first time. The go sub control transfer to line number 40 and in progress, you can see on the screen the right after the return is always there. So return statement will return the transfer, will transfer the control to line number 40, but 40 is already executed. So back from subroutine will be seen on the screen, but right after that once again the end statement is not there, so subroutine in progress will be displayed on the screen. So the repetition is always there whenever there is no end statement in the program. That's all, and thanks for watching.